watching from. Please, this Nyaku TV, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the subscription button. After that, just click on the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you'll be notified. Okay, I think today is exactly 4 years that superstar, the rising star, Ebony Reigns, met her untimely death. I think we all know the story. She went to visit her mom, who was um, from abroad, and she was on holidays at her hometown in Brownsville region. And she went there with a friend, a driver, and a soldier who was, I think they said, was a bodyguard. And when they were returning to Accra, they met their untimely death. And her death was like a mystery because it shocked the whole Ghana. And I think she's one of the people whose death really shocked the country because people were not expecting Ebony to go so early. Her death was untimely, and it's like it brought a whole lot of sadness to the family, loved ones, and almost everybody was hit by Ebony's death. And it's 4 years now. Yeah, so today there were a lot of tributes from a former manager, um, uh, former manager, a family, and a whole lot, you know. But one thing is certain: Ebony was a superstar. She was a great talent that actually, till now, we have not get any um, replacement, or well, I would say no one come to the standard of Ebony. Yeah, we have a lot of female artists coming up when the She is there, Kaki, Jackie, and a whole lot, Miss V and stuff. But Ebony's type, I think it will take a long time to develop such a talent again. It's so sad that 4 years on, yes, she's gone, but we will still remember her. Today, as her family was on her grave, we all saw on their faces, they were smiling. Yes, so it's like it's celebrating, and it's good to see the smiles on the face of the family, even though losing such a person is something that is not easy at all, especially the person was so young and no one expected Ebony to go in such a manner. We know death is inevitable and one day we will all go, but if someone dies in such an untimely manner, it's painful. And to date, her death, I think, I know it's still under investigation, but it seems it's not conclusive. And last time I heard is that I heard the dad, her dad, saying that Ebony will revenge for her death. Because the reason why I say that her death is a mystery is there was a driver in that said vehicle. But to date, it seems almost everybody in that vehicle that was involved in the accident died. But the driver survived. But to date, it's like last time they were interviewing the dad and he was saying that actually he don't know the whereabouts of the said driver here and there. So it's like her death is still a mystery. That is why people have brought in a lot of meaning into her death. Because people think it was planted. There's a whole lot of story going around. Because the story seems, it's like it's still under investigation. It's not conclusive. So people are not certain that yes, indeed, it was an accident. Yes, it was an accident, as you see, but people think it was a planned thing, and some people have a hand in her death. But whatever it is, I know definitely truth is inevitable. So one day the truth will come out. And if indeed someone is involved in her death, that person will not go scot free. That person will pay dearly for destroying that soul and the rest who lost their life that day. As I said, there has not been any replacement for Ebony. We have, we have, I will not say we have various female artists in the industry, but I'll tell you, talent wise, everything, the way Ebony was, I've not seen any female artist in this industry who can match Ebony. I've not seen it yet. Maybe that person is yet to come, but the ones they are doing their best. But Ebony's type, come on, no, not yet. And I hope maybe Ebony spirit will enter someone so that that person will be the perfect replacement for Ebony. But the rest, yes, Bullet have when She isn't the perfect replacement of Ebony. When She is doing her best, she's trying, but the comparison between the two is absolutely wide. The difference is wide. Ebony was exceptional. She was exceptional. Even the way she sings, the way she would do her thing, the way she would laugh, the way she was relating to people is a whole lot to write about. She's gone, but as I said, she will always be remembered. Ebony Reigns, 4 years on. And I know, as the father said, if indeed there's a hand involved in a death, that hand, that person will surely pay for it. If it is her own death and it was through the accident that Ebony lost her life, then that is it. But the case have to be conclusive. The said driver have to actually, if there's questions that he have to answer, that said driver must answer that questions so that the case will be conclusive. Otherwise, there will be no peace for anyone who have a hand in her death. And as her father said, I support her father. I believe she's gone, but the spirit is still with it. She's gone physically. We will never see her again face to face, but her spirit is still with us. And I know she's resting peacefully, but she won't rest until the truth about her death come to pass. Ebony, may you continue to rest in peace. But as I said, don't rest if someone have a hand in your death. Don't rest till that person comes out to confess or till your case will be conclusive. May your soul rest in peace. Continue to rest in peace. Ebony Reigns never dies.